Yesterday, we heard from national homelessness consultant Robert Marbut once again. He was in town to give an update on a series of proposals that he had given us to deal with homelessness about 18 months ago when he was hired by the city and the county. At two public meetings yesterday, he praised the county for its success with efforts to help homeless families and children. On the other hand, he called the city of Sarasota a failure in its dealings with homelessness, particularly pointing to the failure to build a large homeless shelter for adults. Marbut said that the city had fallen down on that, but that the county's efforts were successful. So I know that the city is unhappy with Marbut's comments, but the county is pleased with their success. The thing left unsaid in all that was that while it's relatively easier to help families and children who are homeless, the chronic adult homeless population in the city is much more difficult to work with. It's a more thorny problem to solve. So in that sense, the city can be fairly criticized, but also had a more difficult job.
More than 5,000 students will be graduating from Manatee and Sarasota County high schools this weekend. I've been speaking with many of those students from as many high schools as I possibly can, and they have a range of different ideas for what they'd like to do. Some will be entering straight into the workforce, while others will be attending community colleges and four-year colleges across the state and country. You can view graduation photos and galleries of all of the graduations at heraldtribune.com/graduation.
Today's the first day of the NCAA Men's Golf Championships over at the concession. Florida State, Florida, and USF are all playing for the championship, and that will end in 6 days. We'll see how it turns out. Also, Game 7 of the East Finals is tonight in New York. The Lightning have to win to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. They play the Rangers. Let's see how that turns out.
So hurricane season starts next week, and we took a look at property insurance in the state. It's been a big problem for many years. The property insurance market has been very dysfunctional with high rates and a lot of smaller companies that some believe are relatively unstable and untested in a major hurricane. So we kind of took a look at the finances for companies and the rates and other issues with the market heading into a hurricane season that's been 10 years since a major storm hit this state. So many people think that the market has had plenty of time to recover, but it's probably not as good as some people would like.